Kia ora. While it's a bit of a thundery start to the week, most of this week is looking relatively dry as high pressure builds back towards us for the end of the week. However, we start off with a few features that's still in the mix. These areas of cloud you can see sweeping up the south line will be bringing some cloudier skies and some wetter weather through there. On the north line, though, it's these thunderstorms springing up through the central plateau this afternoon. Some of those could be fairly heavy. There is a severe thunderstorm watch out for parts of Waikato, Waitomo and in towards Taupo, but they'll start to die away through the night time. You can see, though, it is a cloudier end to the day down across the parts of Canterbury and Marlborough, with showers or spells of rain on in towards the early hours of the morning for Tuesday. So this wet weather stays on the eastern side of the South Island through the night time, brings more cloud up in towards Wellington and around these eastern parts of the North Island. The afternoon and evening showers across parts of Waikato, Waitomo will fade away, a drier end to the night up through here, but I think we're going to find those return as we head into Tuesday. So we have got a very mild night across the North Island, temperatures down to around about 17, 18 degrees Celsius in Auckland. Down the far south we might find temperatures of about 10 degrees or so through parts of Otago. But actually your temperatures this week are set to rise. By the end of the week we're back to 30s or so for places like Alexandra and Queenstown. On in towards Tuesday properly, though, we will find that there are some more showers to come, particularly up across those northern and western parts. On the eastern side, these fronts will bring more cloud and some wetter weather for a time. The most active weather will be those showers that spring up in situ for parts of Waikato, Auckland and perhaps even up in towards Northland as well. Down south, well, that's a bit of a cloudier start. Things should improve quite nicely for the afternoon. Let's take a look at the North Island. Well, we start off with more cloud around these eastern parts for Wairarapa, and we have some showers creeping northwards in towards Hawke's Bay and Gisborne through in towards the afternoon. On the other side of the hills, things generally are drier, clearer and sunnier through the morning time, but as the temperatures start to rise, we'll find more showers springing up from, say, Taupo or into Waikato and even up towards parts of Auckland as well. Some of those fairly heavy, with that risk again of some thunderstorms and perhaps some intense bursts of rainfall, especially from, say, those southern parts of the Auckland region down in towards Waikato. Some showers as well up in the north. But not a bad day in terms of weather for places like Taranaki, and even down towards Wanganui and Manawatu. Some decent spells of sunshine for you. The warmest temperatures, though, up in the north, the highs here of around about 27 for Hamilton, 26 for Auckland. Down on towards the South Island, well, we'll start off with more cloud through Canterbury, some showers or perhaps even some spells of rain. That'll break up as we head through the afternoon to give us some brightness and some sunshine. Not a bad story down that western coast. Another fine, dry, sunny day for you for most of the time. Some showers springing up for, say, parts of the Grey District and Bulla by the afternoon. In the far south, places like Queenstown down to Southland, it's a dry, fine-looking day. A touch of cloud through the afternoon, perhaps pushing back towards those coastal areas, but really not a bad story. And I think for most places on the South Island, it is an improving one. If you're up in towards the ranges of the Nelson, Tasman area, it could be a bit of a showery afternoon for you as well. Now, on in towards the next few days, we're going to find our temperatures start to creep up, particularly across these southern parts of the South Island. Places like Central Otago back to around about 30 degrees. For Tuesday, though, we're about 22 or so, so it's going to be a pretty decent day, but I think warmer temperatures to come this week. But as I said, as we head through the week, we'll find high pressure becomes more dominant, which means generally things are relatively quiet. We'll keep hold of a bit of a southerly feed of air, so it might still be a little bit cooler around these eastern parts of the North Island, more cloud and some showers there. But you can tell in terms of rainfall, there's not an awful lot happening on Wednesday. Isolated showers perhaps across those far northern areas. But compared to the rather active afternoons we've got in store for Monday and Tuesday, things definitely are settling down by the middle of the week. That's it from me. This is from metservice.com.